Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. I've put the difficulty up to Torment 6. I thought that was a reasonable jump so we can see how we're performing. If we're performing exceptionally well, we can put it all the way up to Torment 10. What we're going to do is we need to, well, there's a whole bunch of different things we need to do. But for me, for the priorities, we want to get our bracers and we also want to get the Ring of Raw Grandeur. So that we can actually swap out the belt and boots for Captain Crimson stuff. Captain Crimson stuff, we also need to do bounties for as well, I think. Yeah, we've only got the level 31 one, we need the level 71. So, we are going to run a full bounty set. We are going to be relying on our massively overpowered damage for survivability, alpha striking everything before we get close. I might be able to put the difficulty up one more. Because this is... yeah, we could definitely put the difficulty up. Let's do that. Cormac, keep them away for 3 seconds. Okay. Let's put it up to Torment 8, actually. I don't want to put it all the way up to Torment 10. We probably can survive Torment 10. I just don't feel like we would be survivable yet without having Unity. That is both Unities. So we're still nicely alpha striking everything. That's good. What I want to try and avoid is getting in a position where the enemy can alpha strike us as well. And that's always going to be an issue with power creep. Yeah, we can survive the occasional ranged shot. And we're very quickly going to get experience, get levels, so it's not really that much of a problem. Oh god, alright, we're doing this. We are going to distract ourselves and go through the portal. And then we'll do the bounties afterwards. So I just want to make sure that this area is relatively safe before we head through. Okay, that'll do. We've already gained quite a lot in terms of levels and experience. Almost one more. Right, Whimsydale. Unexpected, but very welcome. I'm glad I put the difficulty up. I kind of wish I put it up to Torment 10 now. So the biggest thing we're going to get from here is a load of Death's Breaths. I think we're going to do is left wall hug. We are going to be overloaded with equipment as well, but the Death Breaths are what I'm most interested in. That's going to allow us to upgrade rings, braces, whatever we're in the mood for. Really, those are the two things that we do need. We also still need the Shield of Fury to go in the cube. You're right, Amos. You're not keen on rainbows? This kind of reminds me of the old lightning aura paladins from Diablo 2. Spike that lightning aura skill up to its maximum and you could kill things off screen before you even got close. We must be nearly full. Yeah, nearly full. Alright, we're definitely going to need to go back now. There we go, we are full. Let's go head back, hand this in. and then come back for more. I also changed our get up so that it looked a little bit better. You can't actually see on our shield, but I've swapped our shield over, so yeah, there we go. So it looks more befitting a paladin rather than that weird shield of the charge. Not so keen on the aesthetic for that one. Actually, let's tidy those up so they're in the right places. Point. This is going to be a very chilled, casual episode. We're not looking to push ourselves massively far, massively fast. We will get a lot of levels just because we're under-leveled for the difficulty level that we're on. There we go, Forgotten Souls, Death's Breaths. That is the best thing that's going to come out of this for us. And with these, we could, rather than just like upgrading equipment, we could also re-roll some of the stats on what we have. So improve our resource cost reduction, things like that. Get rid of that stupid plus to smite on our shield and put something useful on there. Like, I don't know, plus to picking your nose skill. This Fist of the Heavens skill is actually pretty much what I imagine Smite to be. If someone says, you know, an angel smote someone, I expect it to be just that, like a massive beam of lightning coming from the sky and obliterating whatever it is underneath. We are full again, alright. Heading back one more time. That looks like a pretty cool mace. Let's have a look at that just before we salvage everything up. And while that's going on, we'll put our points in. Sky Warden. It's an interesting one. I wonder if there's any builds that actually use Sky Warden. So obvious advantage is it frees up another thing on your bar. Disadvantage, you don't get to pick the lore you're getting, and also you don't get to specialize it. But there might be something that that tries to utilize it. Yeah, so we've not even been taking advantage of the 4 times damage we're getting from charging around on a horse. So the things that aren't quite dying in one go, they're really, technically they're dying, I'm just not killing them efficiently. So much damage being done to mobs. We're going to need to head back again, aren't we? Almost. Almost. Yeah, let me just put this lightning wall down in front of you, so if you try and come near me, you'll just die. That seems entirely reasonable to me. More gems, good. More gems. Also good. Alright, we don't want to go out just yet. Let's head back. And finish exploring the rest of this place. It's all a bit too quiet. Wow! Quiver don't care. Ring do care. Gloves probably care. We will. So we want stone gauntlets as one of the things. Let's drop this so we can get those gloves. and we'll head back and ID them all together. If those are stone gauntlets, they look like stone gauntlets. They can go straight in the cube. Is that Unity as well? No, it's a puzzle ring. But it is stone gauntlets. So stone gauntlets, they're going in the cube. That's part of our build. And the puzzle ring, we could go to the vault at some point. Right, extract legendary power. Stone Gauntlet. So getting hit increases our armor by 50%, reduces our movement speed by 15%, and attack speed by 20%. It's going to give us survivability. I might end up changing it as time goes on for something else. We'll obviously have to see. St. Archie's Gauge is a good choice. There's so many. Ooh. So many potential things. It's been such a long time since I've played a Paladin. Hell, even Nemesis's braces would be a fun and interesting one. I wonder if Fist of the Heavens counts as... Oh, it's not a primary skill. Yeah, so that definitely wouldn't be included in that. Brace of Fury, that's the one that I want for over here. I suppose we could put Cord of the Sherma in there if we don't end up needing stone gauntlets. That'd be a fun compromise. Yeah, let's call it a compromise. But we don't need to do that just yet. We're also not going to use the puzzle ring just yet. I will make sure that we're on a higher difficulty level for that so we get full advantage. Everything else is going to get salvaged. I can't believe we've got stone gauntlets. That's really, really lucky. So we don't care too much about movement speed because we are obviously horsing around most of the time. Mace, lovely. I thought that I had triggered that, but it wasn't going off. It just takes a moment to go, doesn't it? Right, let's grab all of this stuff. This was all from the pile of presents that was around. Happy Cloud, give me your money as well. This is giving us plenty of dosh. Are we already full again? Jeez. That's Odin's son, the hammer. So salvage, salvage. Drop the hammer off. Chance to chain lightning enemies when you hit them. I mean, what's not to like? Lightning skills do more damage and reduces all resource costs. It's a reasonable option. If we weren't horsing around, which we are, then that would probably be a good second option. Okay, I'll just finish out this little corner bit. More death breaths, more forgotten souls. It'd be nice if we could get damage reduction from being on the horse. Braces. Oh, we... Keep your fingers crossed, everyone. Keep your fingers crossed. Just going to grab all of this stuff. We will have a look in just a moment. I just want to finish out this corner. Pants, axe, potion. That's our first potion. Okay. They are Wazichian armbands. They are not the potion that we care about. So let's drop that. Let's drop that. We'll take the axe. Take the potion. head back, ID it all, and, well. Yeah, Reaper's Wraps are actually probably helping us out quite a bit at the moment with our resource generation. Salvage, salvage, salvage. This potion is Bottomless Potion of the Diamond. That's actually a really good one for us, increasing our resist all. Wrath of the Bone King can get salvaged up. Hack. That's a really nice hack. That is an amazing hack. The strength roll on it is terrible, but it's still really nice. So Wrath of the Bone King, that goes over here, just in case we ever decide we do want to do Legacy of Nightmares. We'll have that in there. I always separate them out just in case, but realistically we're not going to. I know that, you know that, but it's a force of habit from trying to be overly organised. I'm so glad that that horse skill lasts for as long as it does. Yeah, so our Nagel Ring explosions are not going to be doing very much damage compared to our Fist of the Heavens now. Because we've scaled up the difficulty, they get the benefit from us having 4 times damage when we get out of our horse mode, but that's about the limit of the scaling that they're going to get. Everything else is just no, it's not gonna do anything. We are done in here, so let's head on back to the exit. Ooh, no, we're not done in here. There's a tiny bit I missed. This is why it's important to check the map. And with a place like this that has such returns on time investment, it's always worth going around those couple of extra sections. I think something hit us, so Stone Gauntlet's triggered there, but again, didn't notice. If we're in that kind of position, then it's probably just more useful for us that it triggers and we get slowed down a tiny bit. Now we're done. So back we go, and on with the original quest.
Patience.
Ooh, we do feel slow when it triggers, don't we? Oh, so slow. That's kind of funny. We are full of stuff. So let's head back. Don't think there's anything to ID now, so we'll just salvage it all up. So we can definitely afford to upgrade our gems. Let's do that quickly. Shen. And we can get them to Royal Ruby. Nice. Okay. We're going to do that. Let's try and get as many as possible. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be perfect. 5 Death's Breaths well spent. It's a pretty solid upgrade, I'd say. So, with our other Death's Breaths, do we try for rings? Let's wait until we find some, and then we'll do some upgrades. In the meantime, let's go on and kill Galish Valdant. We appear to be like properly stuck. Oh, we got hit by something, so our animation speed slowed down massively. That was funny. Oh, Gallus is dead. Yeah, it's like we were going... Just like that. Oh my god, that is so slow. That is very funny. Give me all those blood shards. That is so funny. I do worry that that might end up getting us killed, but we'll obviously have to see as time goes on. I kind of want to kill more things here just because it's such a good place to go hunting. And then there's like nothing around for me to actually kill. Alright, as fun as this is, let's move on and kill Jezeb. This is what I was talking about, as getting lots of experience very quickly. I'm still going to keep it on this difficulty level. We're not just going to bump straight up to Torment 10. I am still, of course, worried about fatal damage. Less so now that we've got Stone Gauntlets. That's... Is that going to be the other shield we want? I really hope it is. No, it's a regular shield, not a Crusader shield. So let's have a look at it. Denial. You can use it for now. Turning to stone. Okay, I really don't want to be running past every mob. We do have to kill 100 of them. Slower but more durable. I should probably check what our toughness goes up to when that triggers. But I really don't want something to just hit me so I can find out. Let's get a buddy out. Okay, we're very much done with this section. Let's go to the higher ground. 52 is not bad for things things that we've got in this area. Now, bear in mind, we're not using Heaven's Fury at all at the moment. I think I've used it once this episode, and that was just for comic effect more than anything. Right, we are turning to stone. 33 million, 40 million. Yeah, so the toughness does really stack up quite well. And when I have even more armor, that will obviously be even better. Right, we need to enter Leoric's Manor and kill Jezeb the Conjurer.
Patience.
Now the question is, where is he hiding? Is he going to be down this part, or is he going to be in the main bit? I have a feeling he's going to be in the main area. Nothing stops the crusade, not even doors. While we're here, we can look to see if we can do anything with the Tome of Set Dungeons. No. So they haven't added the set dungeons for the new ones in yet. I know that they're going to at some point. Oh, sorry. I know they said they're going to at some point. Wow, our toughness gets up to 55 million at that point. It's definitely a concern. Just how slow it makes us. Okay, so Jezeb, you must be around here somewhere. There he is. Okay, let's move on to the Cursed Count. I mean, I could be putting our armor up here, which would be even more hilarious, but that is not what I wanted to do. Ah, frustration. All I wanted to do was open a door. Let's get a friend out.
Not yet.
So we're looking for a cursed chest, which is up that way. So let's barrel on through them. I see some people to kill. Death's Breath, thank you. You guys are resetting my horse charge timer. Which is exactly what I need from you right now. So I think we're probably going to be fine with this one. Ah! Right, so embiggening myself does appear to get rid of the control impairing effects of stone gauntlets. I don't know how much of that is anecdotal, me just wishing it to be true. Well, that was a pretty big kill streak. 129 enemies focused on that. Let's head on to the Queen. We should be able to move through pretty quickly. Normally I dislike the caverns, as you all know, but having a horse is really going to make a big difference. Ah, cool. Okay, so our technique, regardless of whether the gauntlets have hit, is horsing and then immediately going in with the Fist of the Heavens. Because it triggers on the first frame of the animation, it doesn't matter if we're being slowed down, it will still go off, and then if it kills anything, we can immediately horse again. So yeah, our mobility is all about horsing between locations. So this is actually working out a lot better than I originally thought. Poor Cormac took all of those explosions right in his face. Oh, nearly got her. Not quite though. And we're stuck on poison. Okay, we can't actually directly attack out of that. We do have to wait, but we can still horse away. No, we can't. We're also stuck horsing in place. That's weird. Maybe the game's just getting a bit confused by what I'm trying to do with it. Either way, I'm sure we are going to be fine. Let's head back, hand this in, and see what wonderful loot we get. Now, I want to clear some space before we do that. In here, we got a ring. Fingers crossed for the Ring of Raw Grandeur. We didn't get Captain Crimson's, unfortunately. Yes, perfect! That is exactly what I want. So we're going to swap over Nagelring. Unfortunately means those guys die. We can give Nagelring to Cormac. I will take this out though. Which means we need a socket in here now.
This will aid me.
Eventually we'll swap Nagelring over for Justice Lantern, I think. Shen, you can learn this. Teach each of those, and we've got Roland's trousers and Mad Monarch's scepter. So that's not terrible. Right, how are we going to get a socket in this ring? Instead of the life per hit, that makes sense. Come on, don't mess with me. There we go, sockets 1. So at this point, we could swap any one piece of this out. So I could look at getting a different bit of the Sage's set, and we get the benefit of those feet, hands, heads, 250 dexterity, strength, etc., etc. We could also do something with braces. So yeah, we could go for the Guardian set. And go waists, wrists and head. But we'd only need 2 of them really. I wish we could get 3 bits. That's really what I want. So we're going to need more plans. But for the moment, Guardians stuff could be fine. .15% movement speed is a lot, but our Reaper Yeah, our Reaper's Wraps are actually fine. We don't need to swap them out for something else. So that means it's just going to be about sages if we cared enough. I think we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Instead, Shen, let's. We need Unity, which will go in the cube, and the Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac. So let's make a couple of rings. Actually, let's talk to Kadala first for braces.
Hello there. What? I didn't even know I had that
Someday,
thing.
perhaps.
Okay, strong arm braces. That's all right. Gabriel's round braces, we don't care. Ozichian armbands, and Lakuni Prowler. So none of these are actually good for us. Let's do upgrades for braces, because we can always get rings in the future. And we can afford to do one of these, maybe two Lakuni Prowlers. That's a shame.
And that's what you want to do with it.
All right, well, we still made pretty significant progress getting the Ring of Raw Grandeur. It's not what we need right this second, but it is pretty nice. I mean, this is an almost perfect Gabriel's Van Braces, but we really don't care about Blessed Hammer. So over here, this comes across. Point goes in, and with a little bit of time left, we could run a Greater Rift. Let's work on our gems a tiny bit. Let's do a regular Rift rather than a Greater Rift, because I don't want to waste the Greater Rift keystones on something that's massively below the level that we're at. Didn't actually see what that was that we picked up, but it was something. Yeah, we're going to be able to go through this relatively quickly. I was just thinking maybe the Guardian stuff would have been worth us doing for that attack speed buff. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Full reflection, yeah, I will take that. Yes, mass screen murder. So, because we're still able to alpha strike so many things, the plan is generally charge in, alpha strike, and then maybe run out if we need to before something hits us. And if we do get hit, then hope we can just, like, tank it out long enough. Which is not always possible. Oh my god, look at that. So slow. I do feel like it lasts longer than the indicator shows. Speed pylons are definitely going to be our friend with this.
Not ready yet.
Goblin. Goblin dead. Goblin did not drop much. Please hold on a moment. Your regular service will resume shortly.
Patience.
Wow, that took so long to get that shield off. Yeah, it definitely lasts much, much longer. So I'm not convinced that that's working as intended, but I'm sure we'll make it work. Yeah, those ranged ghosts are probably going to be the worst things that we have to face, because they can do direct lasers onto us.
Not yet.
Now, if I have shield pylon on and something hits me, do I still get affected by stone gauntlets? Yes, I do. That is good to know. Just in case. Handed in with Auric. IDR stuff. We've got a new potion and obviously Rhymeheart? Yeah, Rhymeheart. You can have Rhymeheart. We're not going to be freezing anything, but yeah, don't care about that bottomless potion of rejuvenation. That can just come down here. Let's put our points in, and then we will go in for a Greater Rift quickly just before we finish. So level 35, we can afford to empower it, but it's probably... yeah, it's worth it.
Unleash your power.
Taking total advantage of our horse.
Bad luck for you, friend.
Wow, we can be so slow at times.
Chapter for the win. Patience.
That's right. We can use the horse mostly to position around things.
Not ready yet. yet.
I think we do become like completely immune to stuff at some point, but that's not particularly helpful for us when we're trying to attack.
Not ready yet.
Does indeed.
Patience.
Grab all of this. Get all of those bits as well. Yeah, considering we don't have the extra damage reduction from Unity yet, we are definitely survivable. It does feel very janky though. Very janky. I suppose that was always going to be expected. This is my first time using Stone Gauntlets, truth be told. Oh my god, that's just going to be insane. Rift Guardian is not going to stand a chance. There we go. Chest armor, amulet boots, mutilation guard. That's going to be an interesting choice. Mutilation guard, really nice. While below 50% life, you may move unhindered through enemies. That's not entirely true if you can't move. Alright, let's head back. ID this stuff and hand it in. Needless to say, lots of Garrigan levels, all providing extra survivability. So over here we have Aquilocurus, very, very cool. Mondle's Locket, don't care. Mutilation Guard is going to come across here, don't care about that either. Traveler's Pledge, it is an upgrade. So yeah, we'll wear that for now. Which means the Golden Gorget of Leoric is coming across here. And yeah, we'll pretend that those boots don't exist. Blackthorn set, so disappointing.
Soul.
So just before we finish, braces.
Steal. What a
That's too
steal.
expensive.
None of them. None of them. We'll try one last upgrade. Okay, okay. Fire skills deal 70% more damage isn't as useful to us as holy skills. We're not really using the holy skills. So, again, maybe this is better. And it reduces our damage. Who is... Well, we're not really stunning stuff. That's the thing. What would be really interesting is if we could get... Where is it? Not Arkstone. Weirdward. If we were to get Weirdward instead of Unity and Ancient Path and Defenders, then we would be ultra tanky. I just don't see that being really useful in the long term. So it's nice that we found this, but we're not going to use it. And with that, I'm afraid we're out of time for the day. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. We are continuing to progress. Obviously getting closer with each of our bits of kit. It's just You know, it's a gradual process. That's what it is. So we're going to have to do more bounties next time. Yeah, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Diablo 3. See you soon.